In my last video, I broke down what musical modes are. Go watch that if you haven't yet before this one. Anyways, today we're gonna be breaking down a concept called modal interchange. You may have heard of it. Just like modes, it sounds way scarier than it is. So just a quick recap, major and minor are just different kinds of modes. So literally all modal interchange is just being in a certain key in certain mode, and then borrowing notes from a different mode that shares the same root. So if we take A minor, it would literally just be borrowing a note from A major as opposed to A minor, and that's just one example. Any mode that you do that keeps the same root, it's modal interchange if you add a note from that. So one more example in A minor. Normally the 6 is an F natural, it's a flat 6 because it's minor. But if we were to raise that to an F sharp, that's borrowing from A major, and that could be considered modal interchange. But if you remember, one of the modes, Dorian, which just starts on like the 2nd degree of a major scale, G major. Well, Dorian is literally a minor scale, but instead of a flat 6, it's a major 6. So if we're playing something in just A minor, and then we go to this F sharp instead of F natural, normally we would call that modal interchange, pulling from Dorian. But yeah, that's literally it. It's just borrowing notes from a different version of the scale. Now, once you memorize all your modes, and you see what variations they have compared to their minor or major counterpart, i.e. Dorian having a major 6 as opposed to flat, but it's still just a minor scale. You know, okay, I got some of these notes that I can add into just a normal major or minor sound that will give it some different flavors of colors, make it brighter, make it darker, make it more consonant, make it more dissonant. So say you're in F sharp major for one more example. If I want something to sound bright and airy, then I might play a C natural as opposed to a B natural to give it that Lydian sound, and now I got an extra flavor. So have fun, it's just a complicated name for a simple concept. Happy practicing.